Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Serial, and today I'm going to be ranking every NFL team heading into the 2022 season. Last year, the Rams win, so we'll see where I put them. As you know, big Saints fan here, so I'm going to try not to be too biased in my answers in the NFC South division, but I'm excited to get in this video. Let me know in the comments which ranks I get wrong or right, and don't forget to sub if you're not already so you don't miss out on another cool ranking video. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. All right, so I'm just going to work my way from the top left and just go down all these rows. There's no really particular order. So first on the block, we got the Tennessee Titans. And I'm going to just off the back put them at a C tier. They lost a key wide receiver. Tannehill's not the best. Really, they only have Derrick Henry. Their coach is okay. They're going to have an okay year. I really think there's a possibility that they miss the playoffs. Dolphins, going to put them at a B tier. We got to see what Tua does with the new weapons. We've got Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Gesicki at tight end. So, yeah, they really bolstered up their weapons. If Tua can play well, I definitely think that they could get into the playoffs this year, barring any crazy injuries. Tyreek Hill, crazy addition. Jets, I'm going to put them at a C tier because they got a ton of draft picks that were really high. They got Sauce Gardner, some big key pickups. But what is Wilson, their quarterback, going to be? This is going into his second year, sophomore year in the NFL. He got hurt last year. So really I have higher expectations for them, but they've been a lower franchise, so I don't want to overvalue them too hard. We're going to see. Bengals, I'm going to go, this is a tough one. I'm going to put them at a B. I think they take a step back. They got to the Super Bowl last year. I know they've got Burrow, they've got Jamar Chase, but I think they take a little step back and regress just a little bit. I don't even know. That division is tough. Tough division game, so it's going to be tough to make the playoffs. I think it'll be a solid team with young weapons, but got them at a B. Jaguars, nothing more needs to be said. Trash. Trevor Lawrence was a big disappointment last year. I mean, I hope he plays better, but their roster just doesn't scream out to me that they're going to be much better than they were. Maybe they'll win 4 games, 5 games if Trevor Lawrence plays better. Missing the playoffs for sure. Not going to be a great team. Lions, D tier. Golf doesn't impress me. They have young, good, talented weapons, and Dan Campbell coaches hard, but coaching hard only gets you so well when you're playing teams that are better than you, and your quarterback is a game manager at best. So D tier there. Vikings, high expectations for the Vikings this year. Justin Jefferson bursting onto the scene. Thielen, still a good bona fide wide receiver. If Cousins can play well, if he can be, an elite game manager, Dalvin Cook is the running back. High hopes for the Vikings, especially with Green Bay losing some key talents. I definitely think the Vikings are in prime position to steal that division and really, in a weaker NFC division as a whole, step up. Tampa Bay, I'm going to say B. Tom Brady, 45 or almost 45. Age has got to catch up with him eventually. Still solid defense. Still some solid pieces on offense. Rob Gronkowski, Gronk hasn't announced if he's going to come back yet or not. So I think Tom Brady takes a little step back. He's not going to have the year he had last year statistically, that's for sure. I don't think so. He potentially even could suffer a big injury. I don't want to see it, but he's getting old. These defensive players are going to try to kill him if they can hit him. So I think they'll finish okay, but I think that division is really for the Saints. 49ers as well, B tier. Again, Trey Lance and Jimmy G quarterback combo. They've got Deebo Samuel still, Kittle. They've got a great offense, great defense, great coaching. They'll definitely be in the playoffs. I've got them at a B. Definitely could see them at a low A range. Falcons, trash. Reworking. They've got a new quarterback. Their defense, offense in shambles. Coaching, I don't even know who their coach is right now. Trash here. They're going to have a horrible record, play bad. Trash here. Again, another B team. Ravens. They've got Lamar Jackson and Lamar Jackson only. They will go as far as Lamar takes them. We'll see how it goes with Lamar. I've got him with a B. Bears. Justin Fields, year 2. Other than that, who really do they have? They let Khalil Mack go. They're definitely a franchise looking towards the future and not the current. C tier at best, potentially even D tier for them. Dallas Cowboys, high expectations. They struggled in their first playoff game last year. Dak should be a lot better if they make it to the postseason this year. Weak division. They'll eat up on those teams. They'll have a good record. They drafted a young running back who I like. Their wide receivers, I know they lost Cooper to the Browns, but still they've got 2 really good receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Gallup. They'll be fine. A-tier team, they'll eat up. Browns signed Deshaun Watson. They've got talent all across the board. They have for the past couple years. If Deshaun Watson continues to be where he was when he left off 2 years ago, Browns will be amazing. They'll win that division. They'll be in the playoffs. Texans, trash. Nothing more needs to be said. They've got nothing for them right now. They've got nothing going for them. Cooks signed an extension with them for what reason I don't know. Trashed here. Colts, I've got them at an A. They get Matt Ryan, veteran leadership. They've got a great running back. They've got a good O-line. They've got a great defense. So if Matt Ryan can stay healthy, definitely think that they could at least rival for their division, win a lot of games, and make the playoffs. Rams, defending Super Bowl champion. Sorry, they're definitely S tier. They're defending Super Bowl champions. And they've had some good acquisitions. I know they let a couple people go, but they've replaced them with good people as well. S tier until proven otherwise, unless they have some kind of crazy injury or something. Sean McVay, great coach. Stafford proved himself. Chargers, I definitely think they're Herbert getting better. The team's just going to get better. They brought in someone, and I'm blanking on the name, so I apologize for that. Maybe this was the team that brought in Khalil Mack, and they got Bosa. So great defensive presence there. Herbert's going to get better. A tier, exciting team. Raiders also going to put them A tier. Add Devontae Adams, and Carr's getting better. Their team played harder towards the end of the year. Now they've got some elite wide receiver weapons there, and tight end. As long as they're healthy, strong running back in Jacobs, definitely see them playing really well. At Washington football team, which is now the Commanders, not the Redskins, I'm going to put them at a C tier. They've got Carson Wentz now. They've got some weapons, but Dallas is going to eat up on that division. The Redskins will win a couple of games, but not very many. Kansas City, I'm going to put them at an A because I have faith in Patrick Mahomes. And it looks like it's me and me only who has faith in Patrick Mahomes. That he lost Hill, but he still got his other weapons. I still think he's an amazing quarterback, so we're going to keep him there. Saints bias. I don't want to seem overly biased and put them in the S tier, but the restock has been crazy. Michael Thomas is coming back. If Kamara stays out of jail, we'll be good. We drafted a young wide receiver from Ohio State, Olave, if I'm saying his name right. And we've just made key acquisitions in free agency on offense and defense, Tyrann Mathieu, and we're bringing back almost a whole group, Demario Davis, Lattimore, Cam Jordan. Saints are stacked. If they're healthy, they're going to be a problem. Winston is back healthy. We're going to be fine. New York Giants, I'm a little bit higher than them on most people, I would say. If they stay healthy, I think Daniel Jones will have a better year this year than he has the past couple of years. Hold on to the ball. Saquon will stay healthy this year. I definitely think they could try to rival Dallas, but Dallas is obviously just more talented. I'm going to say C tier because they struggle just to stay healthy. And I think C tier is good for them. Eagles, I'm going to say B tier. They signed A.J. Brown from the Titans. They stole him. Jalen Hurts will play better. They've got some good pieces on defense as well. So I think they'll finish second in their division to the Dallas Cowboys just because Dallas is just a little bit deeper than all these teams are. Steelers, I'm a little bit higher than the Steelers than most, but we got to see what their rookie quarterback from Pitt comes in and does. They always play hard, but again, they got the Browns and the Bengals in their division. I think the divisional games would be good, but until we see what the quarterback is, I can't rate them any higher than that. Broncos with Russell Wilson and the talented roster that they have. If Wilson does what he did in Seattle, he can carry them to the playoffs and probably farther, but we'll see how he plays. Green Bay is going to take a big step back. They don't have many weapons. It's Aaron Rodgers or bust, and he gets his numbers, but they don't always get the wins, and especially in the playoffs. So I have them at a C tier, kind of meh. Don't expect much from them. Panthers, they have Sam Darnold, their quarterback. Don't expect anything from them. Cardinals, I got it as a B. DeAndre Hopkins missing 6 games. Hollywood joins the team. He doesn't really, flash wow for me. He dropped a ton of balls deep in Baltimore. I don't expect him to be any crazy addition. They've got some talent, but Kyler Murray just always seems to crumble the second half of the year, either with injuries or his decision making. So don't trust the Cardinals late in the year, but they'll be a good team, not a great team. Buffalo, S tier. They went neck to neck with the Chiefs at the end of last year, lost in overtime. Josh Allen he's gonna have an MVP season if he stays healthy. So really big on the Bills. They got Von Miller. They've got talent everywhere, good coaching. They play hard. They play as a team. S tier as long as they stay healthy. Seahawks, trash. They got nothing going for them. They're just like the Bears and some other teams. They're looking at their future, not current. They won't be good. Patriots, not high on the Patriots. Mac Jones isn't that good, and besides Mac Jones, who all do they have? They lost some key pieces on defense as well. So I'm not big on the Patriots. Bill Belichick seems to have lost his edge unless he just pulled someone out the draft that nobody saw coming. But yeah, they just don't have the talent to compete in the AFC. The AFC is just far too stacked for them to coast by anymore, and they don't have Tom Brady or Gronk or Randy Moss doesn't walk through the door. So these are my rankings. I know I went really quick because there's 32 teams and it's a lot of information. Like I said, I know my sports and I know these teams. If I left anything out or if you think I rated a team too high, too low, please let me know. But I do have the Saints winning it all. So come back to this video in February of 2023 after the Saints win the Super Bowl and be like, Serial was right. Thanks so much for watching.